Welcome everyone. Chemistry is a headache for most of the students. It's very difficult for most of us to understand chemistry. So I'm here to help. I'll be posting series of videos which will help to understand chemistry better. I hope. So let's start. To understand chemistry, these are the basic things that you must know about. Names and symbols of the elements up to calcium, their electronic configuration and atomic structure. To understand further, you must know these things. In this video, we are going to discuss about them. Every element has their name and symbol. For now, we only need 20 elements from hydrogen to calcium. It's easy to understand symbols actually. They are just represented by first one or two letters of the name. Like for hydrogen, it's H, for helium, it's He. You can check other elements by yourself in the similar way. But wait, what about sodium? Its symbol is not S, right? It's because some of the symbols are from their Latin name. Like the Latin name of sodium is natrium. That's why its symbol is Na, not S. So you should find out the Latin name of potassium by yourself and find out why its symbol is K but not P. It's fun, right? So you have to remember and understand these symbols to get further. So you can pause the video and come back after you get names and symbols of all these elements. But wait, you must get them in serial as they are. I hope you have names of elements in your mind. So let's go to the atomic number. It's very simple. Atomic number is the number of protons present in elements which are also the number of electrons. So if hydrogen is in first number, then its atomic number is 1. Same goes for the calcium. Its atomic number is 20. So it's in 20 number of the list. Atomic number of oxygen is 8, which means we have to understand oxygen has 8 protons, 8 electrons and it has 8 neutron as well. Sometimes number of neutron is equal to proton, but sometimes it's not. If you want to know some tricks for neutron, please comment down below. So practice atomic number for other elements to go further. If you get atomic number, then let's talk about electronic configuration. It's simply distribution of elements in different cell. It's like sitting on the bench in the classroom. We fill first bench first, then second, and then third bench, one after another until all students get their seat. But here we have cells which are K, L, M, and N. But these cells can have limited capacity for electrons. Like K cell can have maximum 2 electrons, L cell can have maximum of 8 electrons, M and N cells also can have maximum of 8 electrons. So let's try to distribute electrons of the elements in these cells. Oh, we have oxygen here. As you remember, the atomic number of oxygen is 8, right? Which means it has 8 electrons. So let's distribute these 8 electrons in the cells. Out of 8, 2 electron goes to K cell and the remaining 6 electron goes to L cell. So no more electrons are left in oxygen, so M and N cell don't get any electrons in this case. Let's practice more. Chlorine this time. If we count, chlorine is in 17 number, so its atomic number is 17 and it has 17 electrons. In the K cell, it gets 2 electrons. Now 15 electrons are left out of 17. 8 goes into L cell and the remaining 7 goes into M cell. Remember that L, M and N cell cannot have more than 8 electrons in them, so remaining electrons goes into another cell. Let's do some more practice. Here we have calcium. What's its atomic number? Yeah, it's 20, which means it has 20 electrons. In K cell, it can have 2 electrons. In L cell, 8 electrons. In M cell, also 8 electrons. Now, out of 20, only 2 electrons left, which goes into N cell. That's correct. It takes some practice to understand this better. And trust me, it's very important to get chemistry easy. Atomic structure. It's simply the structural representation of electronic configuration. The circles here represents cell. The first circle is K cell and the second one is L cell, and we have to add cells, so on. These small spares in the circle, they are electrons. For nitrogen, the atomic number is 7, so it has 7 electrons. First 2 electrons, we distribute them in K cell, and remaining 5 electrons goes into the L cell. Is it confusing? So let's practice some more. For the sodium, it has 11 electrons. So out of 11 electrons, 2 electron goes into the first cell, which is K, and 8 electrons goes into the L cell. Now remaining 1 electron goes into the M cell. In this way, we can draw the atomic structure of sodium. Now it's your turn. Post a video and try for the calcium, okay? Do you get it right? Check it out. So calcium has 20 electrons as its atomic number is 20. So first 2 electrons goes into K cell, 8 electrons goes into L cell, another 8 electrons goes into M cell. Now the last remaining 2 electrons are in N cell. That's it for today. I hope you get it. If not, then give some time for it and watch again. But this time, little slowly. I will be posting series of videos to understand basic chemistry. So stay tuned until next time.